All right, so now the next speaker we have, by the way, is there any way to leverage AI to make these lights a little bit less hot? It's hot up here. No? Not yet. All right, so the next talk, and I'm looking at it because I got to get his title correctly. Shai Cohen, Cloud Unit Manager at IBM Israel. Oh, he's here.
Yeah.
All right, man, good luck.
I know Cohen is a difficult name.
I know, it's really
not
hard.
very common
Shai
in Israel.
Cohen, not
so
common at all. On the stage, good luck, man.
Just the clicker. Can I get a clicker just?
Oh,
My dear friend, thank you. I know you like it. I like this one as well. Good morning, everyone. I'm very happy to be here this morning. AI is an exciting topic for us at IBM. And before I start, Watson, do you have any advice for me? Taking into account, and I think you'll feel the same, the amount of time I just spent driving in traffic this morning, I, for one, am really looking forward to the future of AI. I mean, just imagine how this morning is going to look like in the future. Our cognitive alarm clocks, taking into account our agenda, the weather, the traffic, and our morning routine, will wake us up just at the right time after we finish our sleep cycle. So we wake up refreshed and energized. In the future, we're all VIPs, like the celebrities, with the best personal assistant you can think of, our very own digital personal assistant. Mine is called Digi. Oh, Digi is great. He knows what I like and my preferences, and he also does all the things I don't really like to do, managing my agenda and my calendar, making reservation, and he's also, he's so smart. He can pick and purchase the perfect present for my mother-in-law for Pesach that she would actually love. And Digi is with me wherever I go. You know, he's in my phone, in my home, in my car, and he's also taking me through my days and important things I need to remember because he's embedded in the bathroom mirror while I shave. And the most important thing, no more driving in the future. I don't even own a car in the future. Right on time, the connected autonomous car is waiting outside to pick me up to the conference. I get into the car, relaxed, and DG asks me, would you like your normal sandwich today, Shai? And I would say, no, DG, just coffee today. I'm going to eat at the conference. DG orders the coffee, we stop along the way, we get a coffee, and I get here. Anybody else likes this future? Yeah? Anybody? I can imagine. Now, if you think what I just described is a distant technology, take a look at what we're already doing today.
Is that a thing? I'm just waiting here. There should be someone called Ollie coming to pick me up. Ollie?
Hello, James.
Who's that?
It's me. Ollie, please have a seat.
Right. Where's the driver?
I'm the world's first cognitive, self-driving shuttle. And electric. I'm the future of travel.
Is this your only voice? Can you do any other voices? Can you do a Tennessee accent?
Hey, y'all. Who wants grits?
I mean, honestly, I don't always trust my driving. Why would I trust a computer?
Because I don't drink, text, or get tired.
So how do you flirt with other buses if you don't text?
Ha, ha, ha.
Was that your laugh? Thanks so much, Ollie. Thank you.
I told you James Corden is funny. Now, but on a more serious note, the third industrial revolution is upon us, and it's going to be powered by data and AI. And like every revolution, a lot of value is going to be created. The world GDP is expected to grow dramatically in the next decade, but it will also significantly change every aspect of our life and every business service we consume. And that means that if you're a business or a business leader and you haven't started working with AI or have an AI plan and strategy, now is a very good time to start, especially if you're those kinds of organizations that like to have a competitive advantage. And when we talk to clients, companies all over the world, cross-industry, they all talk about AI. They all want to do AI, but they're not sure exactly sometimes what is AI and where to infuse AI in their business. And I want to start off by saying that AI is not a singular technology, and there's no switch to just turn on AI. But, and also, don't expect AI, at least I don't see AI replace us as humans or take over the entire responsibility of our business, but rather apply AI where it could make a big impact on your business. And I want to give you now some examples of clients of us who've already successfully infused Watson and AI into their business and kind of go through the pattern that we see of customers already using AI today. And the first example I want to give you, kind of pattern, is around amplify the ease of interaction with your customers using AI. Staples is a very good example for that. Take Staples, a leading e-commerce business, 250 million visitors each year, mostly businesses. For Staples, it was using Watson to redefine their customer experience with machine learning and natural language understanding. Meet the easy button. And basically, what Staples have been doing is enabling the easy button as a button for you to talk wherever you are, and you can just say, I need more blue pens. I need more coffee. I need to order Staples for my office. And the easy button can understand what you mean just by saying that, and from the pattern of what you use and what you use to purchase. And what Staples have seen that with the easy button, they see higher order frequency, larger average order size, and also basically very, very happy customers. Now, you haven't seen the video, but think of the potential marketplace underneath this kind of button. An incredible ecosystem that will enable Staples to offer services, not just from Staples, but from other companies as well. So if you're at the office, you just click, you said, I need to get my windows cleaned, carpets cleaned, order lunch, enabling the future of the office of the future for Staples. Huge opportunity, kind of like the personal assistant, just for the office. Another example is, think of applying AI to solve a specific problem that's really important for your business. A good example for that is Woodside. Oh, okay. That's also not working. Okay. So Woodside is an oil and gas platform. 100,000 tons of steels in the middle of the ocean. It cost them $500,000 just to operate every day. For Woodside, it's all about business continuity and keeping the business up and running, because the cost of a mistake is very big. And Woodside, what they've done, they've used Watson to learn and go over millions of documents, manuals, logs, 30 years of lessons learned, combine it together with external data from the weather to eventually give one engineer the power of 1,000 engineers and the insights of 1,000 engineers at the palm of his hand. And what Woodside will be able to do is to reduce the time to identify a solution for a problem by 75%. And for them, it's just huge. The last pattern that we see, I pray that the next slides will come up okay. So please, positive energy from the crowd, okay? Is around IoT and AI. Kind of applying AI to transform the Internet of Things to the Internet that thinks. And, oh, look at that, a video that's running. A round of applause, everybody, for, I need the energy from you guys. So Cohen is a good example, a leading manufacturer and operator of elevators and escalators around the world. Over 1 billion passengers riding the escalators every day. And they use Watson IoT and AI to actually talk to their elevators, listen to their elevators for preventive maintenance. And if you actually go to the Cohen site, you'll be able to hear machine talk. Not here, because it's not working. And on the same note, earlier this year, we announced the partnership with Electra to develop the first cognitive air condition. Electra is going to use IoT and AI to actually eliminate thousands of unnecessary technician visits and increased the first-time fix rate. You know how it feels that the technician actually comes, and he can solve the problem because they have the part the first time that he comes. And in the future, they're also going to add the predictive area. And think of all the information about our habits and the way we use the computers, the insights that Electra are going to have. Now, that takes me to my next topic, which is how to accelerate your journey to AI. And the reason I use the word accelerate, because what we tend to see is AI projects take much more time than originally expected. And the reason is, and that might come as a surprise to some of you, only 20% of the time and resources you spent on an AI project is actually going into writing machine learning algorithms and mining the data. 20% of your time, effort, and money goes to, anybody can guess? Data preparation. Identifying the data, finding the data, gathering the data, cleaning the data, organizing the data. 80% of the time. That's crazy. And I like to think of it, it reminds me of a poem by Samuel Tyler of a sailor stuck at sea, and the sailor says, water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. And especially, I'm sure your data scientists in the audience could relate to, sometimes it feels like data, data everywhere, but not a drop to drink. And essentially what we're trying to do is to take that 80% and really bring it down, shrink it dramatically to accelerate your AI projects. So how do we do that? I like to think of it as a ladder. We all want to get to the top of the ladder, AI. But there's no AI without machine learning. There's no machine learning without analytics. And there's no analytics without data and information architecture. So sometimes I even say, there's no AI without IA. And what we're trying to do is to take the best practices and our tools using automation and machine learning to really accelerate you stepping up the AI ladder. So how do we do it in more details? First, we automatically discover all your data sources, structured and unstructured. Secondly, we classify the data, kind of assigning business term to a data set. And we do it automatically, and we also learn with machine learning to actually learn the organization. Think of the time you spent with just analyzing which data sets goes with a business term. And lastly, and maybe the most important, we evaluate the quality of your data and see that the data that we get and pour into the data lake or to the AI is above a certain, I would say, watermark or qualifies from a quality point of view that we defined to be used for AI. That's how we avoid using garbage in, garbage out. And we do all of that methodology plus platform that has embedded automation and machine learning to get that process faster and faster every time. And what we see, for example, with what we see from customers who has, for example, 20K business terms, we literally cut the process and the time of the data preparation from months to days. Yeah, dramatic. What also happens as a side effect is you get all the different stakeholders working with the data, collaborating between themselves. So you have the IT, the business, the data stewards, and the data scientists working together and collaborating. That by itself has a lot of value. So after the data preparation, what essentially happens is the data scientists come, he can search a business term, he would find the business term he would like to see, he would get a knowledge graph connecting the business term to the actual data sets, so he knows which data sets to use for his analytics. There's a collaboration zone when you can see where other people in the organization have already used the data. So that really increased the confidence you have in the data that you're going to use. And there's also a very nice feature that you can see if there's any private information involved. So you can take it into account and handle this data carefully. Oh, Watson is trying to tell me something.
Shai, you didn't include the Star Trek joke, and time is running out. Just tell everyone that there will be a nice presentation about my APIs, I mean Watson APIs at the developers stage. A chatbot lab in Holdy and enlightening panel about data at the center stage.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Watson. Star Trek. So, on that note, I want to wish you all a happy and successful journey to the future with AI, and with the tip from Watson, live long and prosper. Thank you very much.